Oh, I got Ian again. Ian stopped by last time. Give him the good lucks. Like we're a Dredge player. Tell him good luck, have fun. Ooh, I gotta show off my my Japan mail. Alright, this hand is a little low on the things, but I accept. This hand's good if Wasteland is good. Misty Rainforest says... Underground... Uh-oh. This is the unfair... Oh, it's not the unfairness. Unfortunately, Wasteland, not great against Deathrite Shaman. Alright, so first things first, let's see what our opponent is working with. You're a little late, Mental Misstep. A little late. Oh, never mind. You're perfectly on time. Except for the fact that our opponent also has a mental misstep. Because of course they do. Okay. Ooh, whoa, 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 okay. Alright. Let's preordain. We have some of the weakest Black Lotus plays of all time in our deck. Not a strong oof hand. I would reasonably want a Force of Will. I'm going to lose my dig through time to do it though. And then opponent's just gonna reload with Cruise. Which is not good for us. Yeah, I'm kind of agreeing with you, Noble Helium. I don't know if a card exists. Pyroblast would be the one, I guess. 2 Pyroblasts. Or if we can draw a Chandra. Or a Tarmogoyf. Those are both reasonable. Spell Pierce, I guess, would work as well. Yeah, I kind of agree. I don't think that Force of Will is the line. Not Arlinn Kord. Unfortunate. So, if we Wasteland, we are gonna still be short mana, right? 3 mana. So, what if we fetch? Fetch 3, 4. We have exactly enough to dig through time right now and try to hit a misstep. Am I miscounting? Or we're 1 mana short, right? 2 things into the yard is 4. 4 in play is 4. No, that's enough. So we're looking for some action. Volk. Mental Misstep. I see. Well, we certainly weren't winning the game if these were our top 7 cards. So, we can take Force here, and then go... They can go Ancestral, we go Misstep, they go Misstep, we go Force. They get to reload, but I mean, it was the same as it was before, so... I might as well, I guess. I don't think we're winning this game. Our opponent's hand was a bit better than ours. If we had a mental misstep, it still would have not been great. We really needed like a Chandra. Chandra, kill Deathrite Shaman. No misstep. Do I force this? Yes. Yes, we do. Alright. Attack with the Deathrite. So I'd take a Bolt and a Pyroblast here. Alright. Bolt this. And Wasteland. Alright. Alright, opponent just has to not draw fetch lands. And then we need to draw action. Can be done. Can be done. Action. Not exactly action. I'll probably play this. I like it. We had to upgrade. Unfortunate. The jig is up. The news is out. They finally found me. Uh-oh. It is good. It is good. No, you're late. All right, we can at least Force of Will at Cruise now, so that's good for us. So at this point in life, our opponent probably they've got double Wasteland. Okay, all right, okay. That's a good one. I accept. Tough call, tough call. I don't know. I'm definitely far from a survival expert, so I probably have no reasonable advice to give you. I tried it once, did not go well. Aha! Yes! Yes! Good! I'm not 100% sure. Scheme? Wouldn't know. So we're going to bring in Pyroblast, and we're going to bring in Lightning Bolt, and we're going to bring in Chandra, and we're going to take out Slice and Dice, and Ancient Grudge, and Weef. And that leaves us with one more card to bring in. I guess we can try to trust our friend Chodamon and bring in a trap here. It looks right to me. Submit. The jig is up, the news is out. They found me. Alright. We've got Chandra. Turn 1 Goyf. Force is okay. Yeah, this seems like a reasonable hand of Magic the Gathering cards. I really like Chandra. Big fan. Would play Chandra again. Uh-oh. His opponent doing the Dark Confidants. I'm gonna say no. Not happy about it. I can't let that much value slip through the cracks. I think you were talking about last game. I believe. Uh-oh. Wasteland's back. Good thing I deployed the Goyf. One thing I definitely don't have would be basic lands in my deck. Those do not exist. Never lucky. Certainly is not a deck building error, I swear. I don't know. I couldn't figure out a place I wanted a basic land, okay? I just couldn't find a place. I guess the Taiga could be a basic land. I haven't searched the Taiga as much as I thought I might. So maybe the Taiga should just be a forest. Sounds really bad. Maybe the Taiga should be an island. I don't know. It can't be an island. Island doesn't cast Wrenn and 6, so it has to be a forest or a mountain. So it probably has to be a forest if it was to be anything that was not a Taiga. Where'd Preordain go? Bottom, bottom. Okay. Getting closer. Getting closer. Yeah, yeah. At least I can kill a... Uh-oh. Alright, alright. I don't know. It doesn't cast Chandra if it's a forest. I have to kind of retool my mana base to fit a forest in as well. I really like it as a Taiga. I haven't... There's only Bug is the only one where I care. God, I'm gonna get Wasteland the fuck out of this game after I cast this. So be it! Wait, our opponent is on all the colors of Magic. This has got to be a Trop. All the real colors of Magic are at display right here. Forest wouldn't have even saved us. Classic. But we do have a 4-5 beater, so... No, Taiga, not like this! No, Taiga, not like this! Oh, that's too funny. Only I could have swapped the Taiga and the Trops places. Uh-oh. Opponent hit Treasure Cruise. Unfortunate. Drat. That's not Treasure Cruise. That's Treasure Cruise. Or Dig Through Time. Probably Dig Through Time if they went blue-blue. Leaving Assassin's Trophy in their yard for Snapcaster Mage. Leaving Strip Mine in their yard. That's a bad sign. Unfortunate for us. Our opponent was able to cast their Del spell before us. Damn it, Taiga. You tried your best. Opponents had a lot of very clean removal spells here. Can't say I'm happy about it. But it's probably my fault, so... Land. Why are you like this? This is less than ideal. It's really weird, because, like, sometimes you get Strip Mine locked in your, like, Wrenn and 6 deck. Oh, those Death Rights, no. 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 Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, literally any island is a great draw as well, so... Like, we'll take any island. Alright, you got it. That Death Right, that one can stay. Island. Got him. Alright, opponent has to not have Pyroblast too, though. I guess that's also a thing. It's probably not right. It's probably... Probably, like, Tropical Island. Is it weird you think it's Dax, Steel, Sapphire? Yeah, I think that's weird. I don't think that line has even come up in my head. Then they just attack it with Deathfire Shaman, and we just paid 3 mana to steal Sapphire? Yeah, I don't think so. If you had said Dak Plus, then maybe I can get behind that, but Dak Plus gets a lot better if this Cruise resolves. Trying to figure out if I'm supposed to leave a Goyf or a Tropical Island. I'm going to leave a Tropical Island to get back with Wrenn. You're just saying to play around Pyroblast, which is fine, but I would rather take the highest value play, I think. Lets us Chandra and might eat Pyro. I don't know. I think I would still Dak in plus before I Dak in minus. I don't know, like, opponent having Pyroblast there is like... They can't have that many Pyroblasts in their deck. They're 4 color. Like, I don't know. I think it's like too conservative to play around Pyroblast there. Oh, I guess I shouldn't have left the land in for the Death Right. I think it's like way too conservative. has no spells in the yard right now. I think I'm supposed to try to resolve this Dak Vaden. See, I'm not 100% sure I agree with that. Even without knowing what just happened. God, this Mind Break trap looks completely awful. And this Pyroblast certainly looks better than the land, even though the land lets us cast Chandra. I think. Because we're never pitching Chandra. And then if we don't hit a land, we can still Pyroblast. Yeah, I think that's fine. I'm not like 100% sure that that is true. If we had an empty board, I'd say that's more likely. But the opponent actually has a lot of creatures in play. I mean, sure, why not? Fucking hate Xerox, dude. Yeah, alright, we're literally never casting Chandra. Alright, we can't win from this position. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, your evaluation that we weren't under any pressure is, like, not how I think of the Xerox matchup, because the pressure is literally, if they draw actual anything, you lose the game. Like, the minute they draw, like, Cruise, Snapcaster, Ancestral, any of those Magic cards, which is what they're set up to do, you're, like, immediately going to be flipped 100% behind in pressure. So, like, I don't really think they're... It doesn't matter. Like, the cards are just powerful enough. Alright, let's just go to the next game. Like, the minute you hit one of the restricted magic, the restricted draw spells, you lose the game on the spot. So you can't just, like, sit around and do nothing. Oh, alright, well, Matt, they didn't have any of those in play. All they had was a Deathrite Shaman. But, like, I still think that's just good enough. Like, I don't think you can just sit there. Yeah, we're still talking about the Dak line. We're just not infinitely ahead. Because if we play a Chandra, if they Pyroblast us, and we play a Chandra and minus, like, we're not actually ahead. All they still have to do is hit Ancestral, and we still lose on the just immediately. So... Jesus Christ. Yeah, keep. What do I want to do? Pretty sure I want to wait. I don't want to get wastelanded. I think I can just wait. I don't think I want to actually do it on upkeep here. I don't want to get wastelanded. Jesus Christ. I think I have to Spell Pierce this. Pretty sure I have to Spell Pierce this. I'm just like not equipped to deal with like any plays off of this. Unless it was like a Jace the Mind Sculptor, in which case I would have the Spell Pierce for it. That's a misstep. What's a fucking dumbass Magic card? I fucking hate Mental Missteps so much. Literally just... of course. Like, doesn't matter. Like, all of the thinking that I have is completely irrelevant because our opponent has a mental misstep. Like, fucking pile of horseshit. Can't beat an Assassin's Trophy either. Like, it's just a coin flip. Who has more mental missteps? It's really fucking dumb. Alright, what can we do? All of our things get Assassin's Trophied, so what's the best line for us? Ren and 6 get back a Misty Rainforest. Can also do Ren and 6 shoot Narset. I don't think it's any of our blue spells. Well, obviously it's neither of the draw spells, but I don't think it's the Time Walk either. So, I guess if we Time Walk and then get to Ren and 6 and get the land and play the land, it's like pretty reasonable. I don't know. That's like a line I can take for sure, but I don't know if that's better. It might be better. Can't get Spell Pierced either. I don't know if they have. They probably don't have Spell Pierced, but I mean, those are the real. I think those are the only two lines, really. I think Goyf or Ren and 6, and you just have to figure out which one we'd rather get Assassin's Trophy, I guess. I'm sure this will just draw Time Walk and nothing will matter, right? Yes, definitely anything but that line log. Pretty much anything but that line. Hemfu, thanks for the follow. Alright, we got trophied. So if Ren resolves, we can unlock our draw spells. We're like 100% to minus. Oh, let's just do this. Play around days, I guess. I'm gonna definitely jam Ancestral right now, I think. Opponent has to have Misstep or Force. I'm gonna grab Volk. Alright, well, I think we're in a good spot now. Opponent has 5 cards as well, but we have got Wasteland, Ren and 6 going. We've got a Time Walk. I'm definitely forcing this. I'm going to force this, and then I'm going to try to Wasteland, Time Walk Wasteland. That should put us in a good place. What am I supposed to hit on Wasteland is, I guess, the next question. Is it like Tropical Underground? Or is it like... Then they can't play any Deathray Shamans? I feel like it's definitely... Well, they can't play Dark Confront either. It's probably that. That's a nice draw too. Alright, well, Ren and 6 looked fucking unbelievable right there. Yeah, they also can't kill this without black-green mana. Wow. This is a pretty crazy game. I feel pretty lucky. I guess if it's just the opponent didn't have a force for our Ren and 6. So whoever suggested lead Tarmogoyf, that turned out to be really correct. I think that was Tim. Because if we lead Ren and 6, we probably lose this game. I mean, this deck feels really strong. I don't even think I'm piloting it close to optimally, so... We know what you suggested, Log. We know. We know. I like this deck a lot, though. I hate the Xerox Mirror, okay? Let's clarify something. I do not like playing the Xerox Mirror, but I do like playing this deck. As much as I hate this deck. I swear to God, if you screen snipe me and cheese me out of another trophy, we're no longer internet friends. Or acquaintances. I throw you in the log bin. I'm pretty sure I've gone somewhere between hating and loving this deck like the entire stream. Like I'm either fuck mental misstep or I'm like, God, Ren and 6 is so good. I'm somewhere there. Maybe we're supposed to play 4 mental missteps. It's possible. You're right. You know what? I am always positive at all times. That's actually me. True story. Big fact. What we don't know is how this deck plays against artifact decks, because we just do not play them. Like, I don't even think this card is, like, that good, but we do have a mana denial plan. Like, our artifact hate is pretty light. I guess we already have a bunch of main deck hate. With, like, a grudge and some oofs, but I don't think that's enough. I guess you bring in Tabernacles, too, if there are aggro shops. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like that could be a problem. I guess we have Dak Vadens, Oifs, Goifs, and Grudges. I know. I haven't figured out a way... Like, what do you think the numbers are, Danny? Because I felt like I didn't have enough. Every configuration of this deck that I built, I felt like I did not have enough green sources. I want to, but I haven't been able to reconfigure the deck in a way that has enough green sources. So we have, like, a pile of Dredge hate. Why are you doing this, Magic Online? And then... pile of Artifact hate, and then a couple blue extra hate blue cards. So we're at 7 in the main. But the real problem, Danny, is the green cards that we have in our deck are already good against the things that Force of Vigor are good against. So, like, it's not like we're pitching, like, bad green cards. We're pitching our strong green cards that are already, like, good in the matchup. I disagree. I actually like this Tabernacle art much better. The border we can agree on is probably less than okay, but I actually think this Tabernacle art itself is awesome. It's very high fantasy-esque. Maybe not high fantasy. Modern fantasy, maybe? More like modern fantasy or something. So I had a Cindervines in the main, and it was fine, but I wanted to try Spell Pierce instead, and Spell Pierce has been quite good. No, like, I'm not hating on Force of Vigor, but I think you can only play Force of Vigor if I play Deathrite Shaman, and I really haven't wanted to play Deathrite Shaman. Cindervine splashes pretty hard. There are still DPS decks and combo decks, and it kills, like, random artifacts and enchantments. The card has been legitimately real. Yeah, Ren is close to Deathrite Shaman, I agreed. Is a third Renin 6 better than a first Cindervine? So I'm not sure. I don't think I've ever really wanted more than 2 Ren. I also don't want to buy another Ren. Not a good reason, I know. I don't know. The first Cindervine wasn't bad. I just wanted to try Spell Pierce instead. No, we could probably fit a Horizon. Oh god, where the fuck? I just don't know. Like, if we went down to 3 Wastelands, we could probably fit one. The mana base could be worked on. This was the mana base I used when I was playing Life from the Loam instead of Renin 6. So it's possible that the mana base isn't ideal anymore. If you're really trying to fit green cards, you can fit a Dryad Arbor in your mana base as well. I guess we could maybe drop 1 fetch land and try to play a Horizon land. We can try that. I don't think that's a... Which one do you want to play? Do you want to play green-blue or blue-red? I guess... No, I don't think we can cut any more of the actual lands. It would probably have to be a fetch land.